Ryan Glover. I'm here at Target doing some back to school shopping for my kids. Like, I wanted to compare price points. Like, at Target, let's look. $7.29 for this UCreate 9x12 poly sketchbook. Seems a little expensive to me, like, honestly. But, let's see, like, Sharpies. $16.39. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Sharpies. I honestly think, like, Target advertises low prices, but if I'm being completely honest, like, I think, like, a lot of things at Target, like, can be, like, on the pricier end. I think there are some things that are good deals, for these metallic cover pencils. They're $5, so that's a good deal. I guess, like, how do they compare to the prices of Walmart? I'll probably be doing a video of Walmart a little bit later, but you can see. Now, this is, like, a good deal, 35 cents. You can't beat that. Like, so like I was saying, like, there's some things at Target that are really cheap and, like, they have good deals if you look around, but you get a Top Flight 1 subject wide rule solid spiral notebook for 35 cents. You can't beat that, can you? Yeah, so I love Target. It's probably like my go-to for, like, the kids. You go back to school shopping. Erasable pencils. These are $3.99. Crayola. I think that's moderately priced. So, like, I think, like, things at Target are going to be either overpriced, where I think you're paying more than, like, what it's worth. You could probably find it lower, or there's going to be things and stuff that, if you catch a good sale, like these crayons right here, markers, classic color markers. There are 10 of them for $2.59. That's a good deal. Like, I don't think you're gonna find, like, that better online, or, like, at Walmart or anywhere else. And so, yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy Target. Like, I think, like, their clothes are, like, similarly the same concept, where it'll be certain things where it's like they're overpriced, where it's like you're paying way more than it's worth. And then there are certain things where it's like you're paying less. Like, let's look at these, like scissors, $1.59 on sale. So, like, everybody needs scissors when you go to school. Like, you're not gonna find that, like, cheaper, and their quality is a quality brand, Fisker scissors, so then you have, like, items like this, like Elmer's purple 12 count glue. Every kid needs glue. Don't eat the glue, kids. Yeah, I remember, like, going back to school is always, like, an anxious time, like, especially, and you want to make sure you have everything. I think, like, the important thing is not to overbuy. Like, talk with your kids' teachers. What do they actually need? Like, I think sometimes, like, parents, like, overbuy stuff. I remember when I would go to school, my mom would get us all this stuff, and, like, some of it I never use. So it was, like, a waste of money. So it's like, you don't want to overdo, like, and get things that you don't need. You want to get, like, as far as, like, the necessities to be able to save money, and, like, make it, like, as far as, like, think economical. Think about, like, what's actually needed. What are you going to actually use in the classroom? I think there are some things and stuff that are necessities. Like, every kid obviously is going to need pencils. Every kid's probably, like, depending on the age of your child, is going to need scissors, is going to need glue. So I appreciate Target, and, like, let me know if you find this video helpful. I think, like, that Target, like, has, like, it's a great store, and there's a lot of, like, variety, like, and depending, like, if your kids are old or younger, like, if you're starting college, like, it's like you're gonna need some pencils, pens to take notes. I don't know if kids, do they still use notes in college? Like, is it everything electronic? I've been out of college for a while. I imagine, like, now with the use of AI, let's go over to the electronic section and see, like, about the price of computers. I think I really enjoyed, like, when I was in college, all I really needed was the notebooks and pen you know. But now, like, you know, especially I think like laptops like are, you know, very useful. I didn't have a laptop. We had a computer lab at the college that I went to, so it was not a necessary item, but yeah, I can't help but, like, you know, notice, like, you know, here we go. Okay, so like this is a Chromebook, very affordable. Look at this, $349.99. I mean, I think you probably could find this brand of computer like a little bit cheaper online. I think that's one of the things also about Targets. The electronics are typically overpriced, but like, you know, you're like, you know, right here, like, you know, they have a Lenovo $739.99, you know, a basic computer. Like, you know, you want to be able to go on the internet, write papers, and, you know, use Windows, you know, something that you could do, but like, you know, you don't want to pay or overpay. I wouldn't like recommend, like, you know, buying a laptop from Target. I usually go to Best Buy. That's where I got my laptop from. If I get another laptop, like, which I probably am due for one in the future, I'll probably get it from Best Buy. And it's not that, like, you know, Best Buy like necessarily their prices, I feel like, you know, are a little bit lower compared to Target. That's just my opinion. And like, you know, you have like more options. You know, they don't have like a whole lot of options as far as like different computers. You know, like right here, I'm looking at a touchscreen laptop. It's $229.99. I mean, I guess like if you're really on a budget or struggling, you know, this is probably the place to come, and you could get like, you know, a basic laptop, you know, which would be useful. And I can see younger students using this laptop as well. You know, I don't know like what age, like, you know, do you need a laptop, you know, especially like, you know, in the age of like iPads, or I guess it depends on like what you have to do or like what you're doing when you're, you know, for me, I create a lot of content. So like I need my iPhone, I need my laptop. I do edit videos. Sometimes I haven't been editing videos. My laptop's at home. So I've been like, you know, relying mostly on doing videos with my iPhone, not doing editing for like, you know, the last couple of videos. But like I do see the benefit of having a laptop, so you can be able to edit. So like I think like, you know, the whole message and thing that I would like to get through though from doing the video is just the importance of being able to create content. Make sure, like, you know, when you're shopping, you go and you look around at the prices, like, so you're not overpaying. I think like, you know, that a lot of times that people like, you know, overpay, and like, you know, that they spend like a lot of money on things like, you know, they wouldn't necessarily have had to if they had looked at like, you know, online, what were the options, if they had looked as far as like on what were the best options at other stores. So, you know, whether it's Walmart, whether it's online, you know, just don't buy like, you know what I mean, because you see it and you need it, unless you, I guess you absolutely have to. And I think like, you know, that's how like a lot of these stores make profit, and they kind of get over, because like, you know, people like, you know, feel like, oh, like I don't want to do all that, I don't want to do the leg work, but you could definitely save a lot of money. And if that's something like, you know, that's important to you, look at the prices. But I'm enjoying Target, you know, and recommend, like, you know, guys, check out my YouTube channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, Ryan Glover 5129. Also check out me on Twitter, Ryan Glover 1982. I'm also on Instagram, Ryan Glover 187. On TikTok, Ryan Glover 18. Yeah, follow me on social media. I do videos every day, content every day. And, you know, let me know how I could have made this video better. If you felt it helpful, if you felt it worthwhile, where would you like to see me go next? Like, you know, because I'm out here every day. And, you know, right now I'm in Virginia, but like, you know, I'll be all around, like, you know, the country, you know, so you never know, maybe I'll pop up in your Target, your Walmart. And yeah, like, you know, let me know in the comments if you've gone to Target for school shopping for your kids, how it went. Like, you know, were you able to save money? Like, you know, where, like, you know, what you suggest going, like, you know, to be able to save. Because I think like, you know, being economically smart is one of the most like important things, like, you know, especially, you know, if you aren't trying to give your money away. Like, we're all not rich, like, you know, so, you know, you don't want to just like, you know, give dollars away And I think that's a very important, like, you know, concept to have, like, you know, keep those dollars in your pocket and don't give them to, like, you know, huge corporations.